Hey, what's up guys, TJ here. Today I'm out riding on Whistler Blackcomb, trying out the Burton step-on bindings. We all know that the step-on is really convenient, it's functional, it's got some decent response to it, but what people haven't been talking about yet is some of the disadvantages of the Burton step-on. So today, that's what we're gonna talk about. I'm going to start off by talking about what I view as the biggest disadvantage for the Burton step-on system, and that is the fact that it's based on the Burton reflex system. So there's rumors that next year it's going to come out with the EST, so that's going to be a big improvement if you're riding on a Burton snowboard. But if you're using the step-ons on pretty much any other snowboard that has that standard insert pack, you're going to have to use the reflex system, and that has one major drawback. That drawback is a lack of adjustability on the width of your stance. The way that the base plates work, you can only adjust the binding forward and backward to prevent heel and toe drag, but you can't do any micro adjustability side to side. You just have to go to the next insert pack over. You're actually widening your stance quite a bit if you just shift it over one insert pack over. The reason they do this is because they basically took out all the material down the middle of the binding. That allows the binding to flex with the snowboard, so you get a bit of a more natural flex. But the downside is that you're sacrificing some of that adjustability. You can't dial in the width of your stance quite as well. The next drawback is that obviously you have to pair the Burton step-on bindings with the Burton specific boots. So not only do you have to purchase bindings and boots together, but you're limited to just a few pairs of boots. So for year one, they only offer the Ruler and the Photon. I've tried them both. Personally, I prefer the Ruler. It's a little bit softer. The Photon's a little stiffer than what I like. I think next year they're going to be adding another boot, but you're still going to be limited to just a few options on the boots there. Another drawback, and this is a little bit nitpicky, it doesn't really affect the responsiveness of the binding very much, but it makes a clicking noise as you're going around, making your turns, going over bumps. On those toe hooks where they clip into the binding, it does make a noticeable clicking noise that you're going to hear all the time. So that can be a bit of a distraction. And like I said, there's a little bit of play in the binding. So there's still some good responsiveness out of them, but it does make that clicky noise. The last thing I wanted to bring up is that I've noticed a hot spot right outside my pinky toe where that hook connects to the binding. I've ridden the Burton step-ons on 3 separate occasions, and every time I've noticed that funky pressure point. So I think it has something to do with just the way that the boot packs out with that hook there. Not a huge deal. I think maybe if you had these boots for a whole season, you might be able to work it out. But just riding them for a day, on every time I've tried them, I've noticed that pressure point. Those are the biggest disadvantages that I've noticed on the Burton step-on. I think if you're looking for that convenience, you want something that's really quick in and out, you don't want to have to bend over when you're strapping in your bindings, they're definitely a good solution, but I wanted to make a video to just talk about some of the drawbacks. I think it's important to draw attention to that. I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you found this video helpful. See you guys next time.